Hey there. I should have just been getting home about right now, out of the shower, getting into nice clothes. But I've been in my nice clothes for a while now, because I didn't go to work today. Because I quit yesterday. Alright, let's go. Wouldn't you know, on my first day on this new path, I'm sick. Okay, so I wake up, nose is runny, have a little bit of a head fog. How wonderful. A little bit of irony tossed in there for fun. But that's not going to discourage me, where it might have in the past. Sometimes it didn't. I think I have a few videos where I still filmed even though I was sick. Probably didn't look as glamorous. I have a few new things. Some of them that this job directly enabled. A nice new phone. And a lot of new experiences. And those are what should be treasured. So, why did I quit? Well, I got the message, so I hung up the phone. That is a pretty important skill that I think that I've been needing to learn and working on learning. There's a lot of paths that I have to explore, and I've seen a lot of them and traveled some of those that I've seen, but I know that there's still a few more. And the paths that I've seen have kind of shown me that this too was meant to happen about at this exact time in this way. I've wanted to leave jobs before, to simply walk away, and I felt that with this one. I recognized the feeling. But as much as that's a strength to be able to just drop and leave as soon as you feel that need to, there's also a bit of strength in trying to stay and leave as gracefully as possible. And I tried my best to do both of those. Leave right when I felt I need to, have a little bit of grace with exiting. I don't know how well I did, but I did my best, and that's the important part to me. What I do know now, though, is that I'm changing. As a seed changes a million times before it's a tree, I'm changing. But this time I'm stronger, wiser, each time. And there's new things that I learn along the way. I know for a fact that my words aren't enough. I've tried to use them before, both with videos, both with very important people in my life. They're not enough, and I have to show what I've learned, what I've seen. I have to bring it back in different ways, but this time I have tools at my disposal. And those tools were only created in a forge of sorts. Not in any worldly fire, but over the course of this year, I've been able to establish the tools that I need. And having them in my belt makes me feel more comfortable. Each failure, each success led in part to these tools, just like in my life, each failure, each success. Every experience I've had, whether direct and personal, viewed through the eyes and mouth of another. Experiences from games and videos and movies, stories, true and false, all have culminated together in a sort of stew. And each person who would have experienced this would have taken away something different. Some different result. It's almost as if me, as whoever I am, was an ingredient in this experience, this deluxe soup salad of mixing ingredients. But every stew eventually is done. It needs to be served and eaten. So, I think that at the end of this year, the stew is finished and shall be eaten into next year. Sort of an analogy. I have sort of reached a point where I feel entirely comfortable to share, describe, show what I've learned. What I could only have learned. Only me and only these exact set of experiences. For anyone else and any other set of experiences would have resulted in something different. Equally beautiful, equally unique, but not quite the same. So what this is, as a particular arrangement of reality, is a story that I get to tell. And I get to tell it as best as I can. And hopefully have some fun have some sorrow, have some laughter, have some very sincere experiences along the way. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I know that I'm going to share it with you. Once again, seize your life.